Dr. Sella here, and if you get into the heavy A over formation, what you're doing is you're bringing the tackle over, the receiver split wide, the receiver becomes the tackle on this side, and you take A over takes the A back from this side, brings him to the right side of the other A back, putting them really right next to each other. So heavy A over switch flare, what this means is the receiver and the nearest A back are going to run the switch concept. Receiver's going to take 3 steps up the field and break 15 degrees on the skinny post, while the nearest A back takes 3 flat steps, steps at 45 degrees, and when he gets to the numbers, he wheels up the numbers. The flare tells this A-back who would have been in motion and running the flare, you're now going to run the flare from here. It's going to look kind of almost looks like sort of a bubble screen, but he's going to basically run where the receiver was and then turn his belly button toward the quarterback. This occupies the flat player. Now, what you're doing is the quarterback's going to take a 5-step drop. The line is all going to slide away from the call, and the receiver's got to stay in to block the C gap. So you have basically the center of the guard and the receiver weak, so you have 3 weak and you got 4 strong like you would normally have on switch. So he runs the skinny, he runs the wheel, he runs the flare. You're throwing the ball to the receiver, and if the corner runs with the receiver, you're going to throw the ball to the nearest A back on the wheel route. You could get back to the flare later. If they don't cover the flare, you could come back and go heavy A over switch flare and tell the quarterback on your 5th step, hit the flare. So you can do that as well. But that's heavy A over switch flare, something to keep in your pocket for 2021. You need anything, you want to become a client, give me a call. My number's on the thumbnail.